Okay, I think I did this wrong. Did I? I don't freaking know. Hey, welcome, buddy. I think I might have done it wrong because I had a. How you doing, Grizzly? Randy, what's going on, my friend? How you guys doing? Sunny Florida, Missouri, sunny as well. Everything is good, thank God. I've had very good 2 past days. Very good, thank God. Hey, everybody. Hey, welcome. I was afraid I was doing it wrong because I had a. What's up, Mike? Hey, Shannon. Hey, West. What's up, Mike? David, how you doing, buddy? I had Rodney. How you doing, my friend? I had a live scheduled, but then I was waiting over there. I thought it was just gonna turn itself on, but I guess not. So I came over here real quick. Hey, how you doing, Third Eye View? What's going on? Man, oh man. Hopefully everybody's doing good. I appreciate it, Ivan. Thank you very much, buddy. Grinding gears. What's up, my friend? I watched your live today, and here you are. Hell, thank you, buddy. I know, buddy. I've, I wasn't working, so if I don't work, how you doing, Marcos? If I don't work, there's no videos, unfortunately. I've been on vacation. In the past month, I think I've only done like 2 loads, and well, the one yesterday and one today, so that'll be four. Because I was on vacation, and then I got back, and I got like a eye infection. I had eye ulcer. So, provider, what's going on, my friend? Welcome, buddy. I had eye ulcer, and I wasn't able to work. I had to stay home and take these antibiotic drops, and also put some kind of ointment on my upper eyelid. Yeah. So, I mean, I could have still been driving, but I would have to do it in my glasses because I wear contacts, and I don't really like driving in my glasses. It makes it look very weird. Like it makes it look like I'm like a fishbowl eye, whatever fish eye, whatever it's called. But yeah, man, everything's good now. Thank God. They wanted me to go and do another checkup yesterday, and all she does is like this stupid moron lady. She's just she just points something in my eye like a light, looks into it, and charges me like $150. I'm like, hell no, I'm not coming back. Damn, Shannon, I don't know, probably a million or two, maybe more. Bubble eyes, yeah, that's what it looks like, Grizzly. It looks like very weird. But then, like after a couple days, your eyes get used to it and it looks better, but it's still not as good as contacts. Lucas, you're 16 and you want to go OTR once you are 21. My friend, my friend, I have a son who's same age like you are, and I'm gonna tell you the same thing that I'm telling him. Don't even think about it, buddy. Stay in school and do something else. This job, don't get me wrong, it is very good. It provides good living for me and the family. But, Robert, thank you so much, my friend. But if I had to do it all over again, man, honestly, I would not do it. I'm just being honest with you, man. I really am. But if you still want to do it, this is a great channel where you can get a lot of information. It really is. Like, I will give you honest information like nobody else will. Uh, so if you still want to do it, even though I'm saying, and if you go and ask, go to your local truck stop and ask other truck drivers, tell them I'm 16, I'm thinking about becoming a truck driver. Do you think I should? I believe majority Jediah. Jediah. I don't know. I tried. Hopefully it's close enough, buddy. I so I'm just being honest, little friend. So hopefully you just stay in school and do something else, something better. Yeah, you're right, Don. OTR is lonely and it is not. It's not very fun to be honest. I mean, it is sometimes. Like yesterday and today I had a very good day, but you know, guys, hit the like button is what David says. Thank you, David. How you doing, Rod? Rod from UK. Yeah, I've been gone, man. I mean, I've been around, but I haven't been making videos because I haven't been driving. I had some. I was on vacation and my eye was bothering me. So, Randy Larson, I agree with you, my friend. Thank you so much. I really like my trucking my channel. So looks like a lot of you guys do as well. So thank you so much. You are right, Brian. It is getting worse and worse by the day, man. How you doing, Lucas? How you doing, buddy? I already have a video about that, Drew. It's on my channel. It's called, man, I cannot remember what it's called. I did that last year. I don't mind doing it again. I was thinking about doing it. I really was, and getting more into like explaining to people how more deeply, more in depth or whatever, how to do all that stuff. And are trucking rates good right now? It all depends, buddy. What area you're in. Like yesterday, I had a very good rate going down to Mississippi. Today, it's also a good rate. It's not as good as the one I went down, but you know, it's still good. I'm very happy. I appreciate that, Robert. Thank you so much, buddy. You know, a lot of people who are complaining about the rates are the newcomers who came in during COVID, and they are expecting those COVID rates, but those rates will never come back. Never. This is normal. It's always been like this before COVID, and it's like this, and it will stay like this. So it's normal. Do you think the crackdown on trucking will help the rates? I don't think so. They're not gonna do anything. They're just yapping. Thank you, Jay. I appreciate it. They're just yapping. They're not gonna do anything, unfortunately. You are right, Grizzly. You gotta hassle, man. You gotta hassle, and you're gonna make it. It's you know, it's ruthless business. It really is. There's a lot of people who are undercutting other drivers, and like for example, if a broker has a load posted for 1,000 and I call about it, I'm like, hey man, can you give me 1,200? He's not gonna give me 1,200. Sometimes he will, but most of the times he will not because there's always another asshole who's gonna come around and snatch that for 1,000. So why would he give me 1,200? I mean, but sometimes if you're in the right area, I mean, they will give you like a lot more. Like yesterday, for example, on the load going down to Mississippi from St. Louis, the load was posted for a very good rate, but I was thinking about it. I didn't really want to go to Mississippi, but then I'm like, after a couple of minutes, I was like, okay, yeah, I'll go. So I clicked on that load to call the guy, and he raised up. he raised the price up $200 more than it was posted originally, all by himself. So I just called him up and I snatched it. I was like, hell yeah, give it to me, buddy. You are right, Randy. It is very competitive, and it is what it is. There's too many drivers out here, and you have this. Uh, what is it? ATA, American Trucking Association. Do not be fooled, guys. I've talked about this before. They do not represent truck drivers. They represent big, giant corporations. Uh, no, I'm not stuck in Mississippi. I'm back up here in Missouri right now. Uh, they represent big trucking corporations, and they are coming up with another bullshit scheme saying that there's like 60 or 80,000 driver shortage right now. That is not the case. Just imagine, okay, supply and demand. If you have 80,000 drivers shortage, do you know how much the rates would be? I mean, that would be like triple than what they are right now. Just like, for example, you remember the toilet paper shortage. There was not toilet paper, so like during COVID, the prices were sky high. Same like with the freaking truck drivers. If there's shortage of truck drivers, the rates would be much higher for all the freight, And yeah, it's just a big lie that the big trucking companies are putting out here on American public, to bring over like illegals or what, not illegals, to bring over like foreign drivers because they can run those guys on foreign drivers with visas. They can run them like dirt cheap, like because Americans, you know, people who were born here or the rest of us who came here and have citizenship, we will not work for dirt cheap. It's these it's these people that came during COVID, like, and they can barely speak English that are ruining this. It really is, man. I mean, it is what it is, but hey, it's still good, man. You can still make a very good living. You just gotta pick and choose. You can't just grab the first load that comes in the morning. Like if you guys have been around for a minute, you know that I'm not gonna haul like cheap shit. Like I will deadhead, like I've deadheaded all the way from freaking Florida to Missouri, or like I'll deadhead to Georgia, Kentucky, Tennessee, something like that. But no, sir. If every other driver did that, just imagine how much the rates would be coming out of Florida, you know. But I was hoping when they announced, hey, how you doing, Chucky? What's going on, buddy? Australian. How you doing, my Australian friend? Hopefully you're doing good. Bull hauling. I don't know, man. Sounds like too much too much work to be honest with you. Bless you all. Yeah, you are right, man. Yeah, you're right, Brian. That's happening right now. I mean, and just look at everything. Honestly, like, hi, David. It's I mean, I hate to say it, man, but when I started driving first, you could barely see any of these turban cowboys out here, But now every second fucking truck that passes by, you know, Michigan in the house, how's it going? Every second truck that passes you by, it's one of these turban cowboys, And you know that those guys, man, I don't know. I'm starting to get mad. I don't want to be the redneck. This redneck trucks. How you doing, buddy? Very, very much appreciated. Thank you so much. It's just, you know, truth hurts a lot of people, but it needs to be said. We can't sugarcoat anything. We really cannot. We have to point out the problem and try to solve it somehow. They are trying to do it with like this, English speaking. They have to speak English. But what's the point of that mandate when no states are enforcing it? Like, what's the freaking point? You know, like, come on, man. It's freaking ridiculous. Like, you know how many freaking. I don't want to cuss on live but it's very hard. What's going on in Chicago? Chicago in the house. I was in Chicago just a couple of weeks ago, man. I liked it, you know. Not as much as New York City, but hey, I still liked it. Greetings to you, Norway, as well. I see quite a few foreigner drivers now that you brought it up in your video. Yeah, I'm a foreigner myself, but I came here like 20, 23 and a half years ago. And, you know, but I'm not, most of us that came here young, you know, we assimilated and pretty much became very, very Americanized, you know. So we're kind of like, you know, not like these newcomers that are coming here that are like 30 years old. It's very hard for somebody to change whenever you turn 30, but whenever you come here with like 15, 16, 17 years of age, I mean, it's hard. It's, you know, it's easy for you to, you know, assimilate or whatever. But it kind of pisses me off whenever I see on YouTube, you know, like on that, what's the bonehead truckers, whenever he says another foreigner, you know, like another foreigner, whatever, like just point out exactly who it is, you know, because I'm a foreigner. Well, I'm American now, but originally foreigner. You know, we're not all the same, man. You know, do you did you see the fancy Starbucks in Chicago? Uh, I don't know. Maybe I have, but I did not go to it. I've seen one in New York City. It was freaking huge, man. Texas to North Dakota. I have not been to North Dakota in a long, long time, buddy. But maybe I should. Hey, Donald, maybe I should start running up there. You know, but I kind of like to go where the money takes me, you know, but still, even like if the money is really good going into that place, I know, you know, that I need to get something coming out or I'll have to go empty. But yeah, I know, man. I for some reason I can't stand that guy. He tries too much, man. And he's advertising like this trucking company and bullshit, you know. Like get the hell out of here, man. Stupid moron. Not you, buddy, but the guy that does bonehead trucking, you know. Yeah, it was her fault. I was I was eating her ass. It's like I got a pink eye, you know what I'm saying? Dang it, buddy. Hell yeah. Shane, how you doing, buddy? Dang right, man. These the Yeah, that's all I have one truck that I own and a few owner operators. Oh yeah, Oklahoma. It doesn't surprise me, man. I would, I kind of want to record a video about it. Uh, you know, no, no, I know what you're saying, Randy. But that, what's his name? The oh dang it, the bonehead trucker. He thinks, you know, all foreigners are the same, which is not true. You know, it is not. It is not true, buddy. But provider, yeah, I was thinking about doing that at the scale. If they try to give me like an English test, I was gonna like mess around with them. But then, you know, they might not find that funny. And you know, hey Biggie, how you doing, man? Andrew, what's going on? Yeah, it's I don't know. The Bonehead Trucker, some of his videos were funny at the beginning, but now they're just not funny. You know, like I like funny stuff. Some of his like videos at the beginning were like very funny, you know, and stuff like that. But now it's just kind of like it's some ridiculous stuff like that. I don't want to watch. You know. Hey Eric, thank you so much, buddy. Wabash, Indiana. Hell, freaking yeah, man. I did roll through there. I remember. Yeah, it's I don't know, man. Bonehead truckers. Show us some bonehead truckers. We don't want to watch news from you, dude. You know, we want to watch Alex, the Chinese guy or Asian guy, whatever, mother trucker. We want to watch news from him. Bonehead trucker. We want to see bonehead truckers from you and something funny. You know, we don't want to. see your stupid bald head on here. I appreciate it, David. Thank you so much, buddy. What's up from Joplin, Missouri? What's going on, Joplin? How you doing, buddy? Power nap? No, I'm done for today. I got a delivery only a couple miles away from here at Aldi's, and you know, then we're off to do some other stuff. Hey, James, what's going on? Jackson, I started my class CDL school in September. I want to say thank you for the videos. They're motivating me. Well, good luck to you, buddy. Just keep reading that book. I know that book is very thick, but just keep reading it. There is a lot of useful information in it. And also find some, you know, trucking channels and whatever, and find something that people have good information and like, what is it? Advice. You know, you don't want to just watch somebody drive all day, and like talk about something useless. Well, that's what I do most of the time. But South Carolina, how's it going? I knew that place looked familiar. Yes, sir. Aldi's. Yep. 8 a.m. Thanks for reminding me, buddy. I was gonna go at 9, but looks like I'm gonna go at 8. Ride along. I do ride alongs with Richard's mom all the time, all the time. But yeah, buddy. Jackson, he's getting his CDL. I was thinking about something today. I don't wanna toot my own horn or whatever, but honestly, if you're looking for like trucking channel to learn some good stuff and kind of get a laugh out of, this is the place to be, man. Honestly, it's not because it's my channel, but that's how I wanted to do it originally, and that's how I'm doing it. I like giving good advice to people. I really do. Like stuff that I would do or that I would recommend to a member of my family. You know, uh, and it's just like I answer every question honestly. If somebody wants to ask, can I just fix the leaking water pipe at the campground? I worked at the pipe. Dang, 2 days it took. Damn, that's a long time, buddy. Did I empty my bucket? I don't do that, buddy. We all know who does that. Everyone had a ride on Richard's mom. Yes, you guys did. You did a number on her, but she can just always go. Hey, Wendy, how's it going, Minnesota? It's been a while since I've been in Minnesota. My driver is up there. He's going to call to Sam's Club for delivery tomorrow. The guard check is top G. They will park you on the side at Aldi's and will come get you. You know, they do that sometimes, but I just I know which door I go to because I haul this same stuff. Hey there, darker, darker. There he is, right there in Bob. And I just go back up to a door and wait for the lumper to come out. I'm looking into Swift transportation to get my CDL. Okay, here's another advice. Don't do it, buddy. J J Tonya. Do not do it because you're gonna be in debt to them for I don't know how long, maybe a year, and you're gonna have to be stuck working for them, and they can do whatever the hell they want to you, and you kind of stuck there, until you pay that debt off. Uh, I appreciate you, Child King. Thank you, buddy. I think that they changed some rules in there. You gotta leave your license or whatnot. But anyway, I would never suggest somebody go to a trucking company and have that trucking company pay for your license because you're gonna be a slave to them for about a year until you pay that debt off. And I would just suggest, you know, I don't know. I know it's hard, man, but save up money and just go get the license on your own. Do what I did. What I did is I got permit on my own, and then I went to trucking school. And for me, I think I only paid like $1,700, man, back in like 2005, I think. Yeah, you're right. A lot of vocational schools have CDL training. Also, if you have been laid off, okay, if you have been laid off from your job, the layoff office will pay for your license. Like my cousin's husband, I passed this information on to him long time ago, like back in 2007 or 2008, and he was laid off from his job, and he went to layoff office, and they sent him to trucking school, and they paid like it was a top notch trucking school down in Springfield, and they paid like it was like $8,000 or something like that. You know, do I think self-driving trucks will take over the industry? Yes, but not in my lifetime. So I don't plan on dying anytime soon, but it will not happen while I'm alive. Not on a mass scale like they're trying to do it. Um, it might happen in like 50 or 100 years. Humans will be replaced by computers. Just look at the car industry. You used to have like people have like had like very good jobs and everybody was working. Now everybody's replaced by freaking robot. You know, robots are spray painting the cars, like assembling everything. Like you only need a few people to run the whole assembly line. Right now. So yeah, I mean, whether we like it or not, it will happen. We will be replaced, unfortunately. So, but not anytime soon. It'll take a long time. I don't know. Kind of sucks to be honest with you, but shit, I wouldn't mind. If they had some self-driving trucks, I mean, I wouldn't mind buying a few of those and just sitting home and like have the trucks drive themselves. I mean, who wouldn't do that? I mean, that'd be kind of nice, but no, not anytime soon, man. They're trying, but it's just the technology is not there, right now. So, and hopefully it won't be for a very, very long time. At least until I decide to retire. But, you know, I don't think I'll be able to retire anytime soon, man. I think I'm gonna die in this truck. Oh, dang it. This Red Bull is getting hot, man. I gotta drink this freaking thing. In less than 10 years. I just don't think so, buddy. I really don't. I mean, everything's possible, but I just don't see it, to be honest with you. I mean, it's possible. It really is. But I don't know. We're still gonna need people to operate like those things they can run on interstates, but how they gonna like make turns, like inside a city and stuff like that. So, still can't do that. I don't know. They'll figure something out, man. Big companies, if you work for a big company and you think they care about you, hell freaking no, man. Hell no. They don't give a damn about you. That's why they give you an employee number. You know, they don't know who you are by your first name. I worked for a big company. Well, I worked for owner operator. I drove his truck for Interstate Trucking Company. It was like I think they're shut down. They were out of like Washington or whatever, something, or like Oregon. And every time you call in the dispatch and you tell them, "Hey, it's my name, El Bandito," they're like, "Who? What's your number?" And you gotta give them the number. I don't want to work for somebody like that, and I wouldn't suggest you working for somebody like that either. Thank you very much, Chris. I appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, the self-driving cars, I mean, they're getting better, but I would not, no freaking way, man. I would never sit in one of them stupid cars and just turn the auto whatever driving mode on. No, man. Too many people to know everybody's name. That's right. That's why you want to go to a smaller company. And yeah, I had a guy send me an email, and I responded last night. He said he has a lot of local experience, but he's trying to go over the road as owner operator, and no company will hire him. But I told him that's because you're looking at the big companies. Try to find, as long as you have some kind of experience, even if it's local, you should still be able to find the job. I mean, it counts as experience, you know. But maybe these big companies are asking for that. I just would not. I would just find a small company in a place where you live. Google trucking companies. Every trucking company that comes out on a list has a phone number listed. Call them up and ask them. Hey, you guys hiring? What about this? Brampton, Ontario, right here. Durka, Durka. Look at that cocksucker holding his stupid freaking phone, driving the truck stop, wants to run somebody over. Stupid freaking asshole. You're right, buddy. I could never imagine that we would have phones like this. I really couldn't. Like, but hey, here we are, man. Here we are. These phones are kind of like JLR. What's going on, my friend? How you doing, buddy? You coming down to Joplin, my friend? There's some kind of trucking show going on 25th, 26th, and 27th of September. A lot of people that do YouTube videos are going to be there. Right there at Four State and also at Petro. But yeah, Dr. Sleep, I know, man. And I was saying these phones, they are a blessing and a curse at the same time. Uh, because we get like I don't know, man. Phones just take up way too much time. Hey, thanks, MC. Yeah, I don't do very many lives, because I don't know. It's just kind of hard to schedule it. And if I if I go like right away, live unannounced, it's kind of like people don't want to. Team America. I have not seen that movie, but that Durka Durka that comes from that movie, yeah, from that like creators of South Park made that, I think. So I've never seen them wash the feet there, but in the sinks. But oh well, hell yeah, Mason. Yeah, yeah, Andy. The creators of South Park made that. No, I understand, buddy. I'm definitely planning on going, but you never know what can happen between now and then. It's that's how life is. That's why I don't like making plans, because as soon as you make plans, something comes up and you can't do it, and then you turn out to be a liar or something. So it is what it is. But Team America, I think I'll watch it whenever I come home. So I think it's funny. I watched South Park. I watched South Park from the first season, from the first episode when I was back in Bosnia, and it was with subtitles, of course. And that's how I learned to speak English. It was watching a lot of movies and memorizing all the words by those subtitles that they have. Do I follow Tim Gentry? Yeah, I'm subscribed, but I don't. I haven't watched his videos lately. I think he's gonna be down in Joplin as well. I think it's gonna be a good time as long as I don't run into any haters that are looking for some trouble. Cause motherfucker, as as Elvis Presley said it in one of his songs, if you're looking for trouble, you came to the right place. My daddy was a green-eyed man. Something like that. Hell freaking yeah, buddy. I don't fight fair, man. I will bite your nose off. I'm telling you. Is Richard's mom a real person? I'm sure. I'm sure Richard has mom, but it's not the lady in the video. That's just AI, artificial if intelligence. That's right, Grizzly. I'm always ready, my friend. Always on the lookout. You never know where you're gonna run into a hater. Is your buddy Marv gone? I don't think he is. I mean, I hope he is, but I mean, he's not bothering me. I'm not bothering him. As long as he leaves me alone, I'll leave him alone, and that's it. But I didn't start for this shit. I didn't ask for it. He did. So, I gave it to him. I have a lot of material ready to go, if he says anything else, but I don't think he will. So I'm not going to say anything bad about it. He seems like an okay guy, to be honest with you. You know, it's just he made a mistake, ran up on the wrong person. Elvis Presley's airplane. Man, I wish I had that much money. So we all have to go to Joplin for a visual. I don't know. I'd probably wear a mask down in Joplin or something. Hell yeah. Yeah, it'll be fun, Grizzly. You coming too, buddy? There's another truck show in Glasgow, Missouri this weekend. I met a guy in Kingdom City yesterday. He drives I have it in a video. I recorded it. I talked to him and he says what truck it is. My memory is kind of short and I don't remember, but it was a very nice cab over Kenworth. I think it was like 1989 with the B model cat in it. And he told me there's a trucking show in Glasgow, Missouri this weekend. And if I'm home, I'll definitely go there. I'll go with my personal car. I'm not gonna drive my car. But Kenny Chesney from Nashville, D. Kenny Chesney. Damn, buddy, I like your music, man. Some of you do, yes. There are some videos out there that I have where you know, I did show my ugly face. In all honesty, I don't record myself because I'm too beautiful. I don't want anybody to fall in love with me. Oh shit. Kingdom City, Missouri. Yeah, I stop there all the time to get the fuel. Damn, I gotta start this truck, man. It's freaking hot. I don't think there's gonna be much noise because I have a very good headset on. But you guys tell me if it's noisy and I'll shut it off and I'll sweat in it. What's the deal with Richard's mom? Okay, there was a guy on here called Richard Davis. He was leaving bad comments on my video, trolling me, calling me freeloader, that I live off the government, whatever. And I'm like the hardest working person ever, as you guys can see. Uh, and well, I'm not gonna say hardest working person ever because there's other people, but you know what I'm saying. And he just kept on pushing and calling me, tell me I'm on food stamps, Medicaid. I'm like, motherfucker, like, come on, bro. And I just started, commenting, making like little jokes about his mom, and it just stuck with me. It's funny as hell, man. Really is. So no, sir, I did not. I don't adopt them, but I did adopt one sheep, and I ate it. I might recognize you, Grizzly. For some reason, whenever I think Grizzly Ridge Runner, whenever I see that name, and I think who's the person behind you, I think it's like very big person with a beard. Very tall, uh, white guy with a beard and kind of like a long hair with a baseball hat. I don't know. I might be wrong. Can I do backflip intro? I don't know what that means, buddy. Can you elaborate? Do you get back on 64 after you stop, or 64? You talking about Kingdom City? No, or Interstate 70. That's 54 right there in Kingdom City. You saw me in a bed in white Volvo. No, ma'am, that was not me. Joe Hicks, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, I saw him comment on some guy's video from Chicago, uh, saying that I'm child, whatever. I am a child, but don't freaking mess with me, man. You know, because I'm not like the rest of these people. I'm kind of messed up in the head. And then I fell out. Yes, I did. I did have a Volvo before, but it was teal color. Sheep, yeah. A lot of, well, most people, I don't know, some people might have seen the video, but some people have not. But there was a lady offering a free pet sheep, to a good home on Craigslist. I saw it. I was like, man, I gotta get this. So I went and I got it, and I brought it home. I took it to my friend's farm. We butchered it and we roasted it, like we roasted a whole sheep, like I have in that vacation video from New York. We roasted the whole thing and we ate it. It was freaking delicious, man. And then like a couple of weeks later, maybe she calls me. She's like, "Can I come and see it? I want to see how it's doing." I was like, "Can you come and see what?" And she's like, "Well, the sheep." I was like, "There's no sheep, lady. We freaking ate it. It was freaking delicious." And she was kind of mad, maybe crying a little bit, but hey, it is what it is, man. That's what we do, buddy. We eat sheep. We don't bang them like Indians. Oh, hey, David. Sometimes I'm very busy, man. I really am, but I try to do my best to answer all the comments. When am I gonna do flatbed? I don't know, man. I don't know. Crystal Miller. Yeah, I've seen the lady in some of the videos. I think she's gonna be in Joplin down there as well. Uh, When am I? Yeah. No, New York City was fun, man. It really was. Like I honestly watching all the news and everything, I thought New York City was gonna be trash, man. But it's just place is beautiful, man. It's amazing. I cannot wait to go back. Really. Which one do I like? Scania or Man truck? I don't know, man. I like Scania. I like the way it looks. I really do. If I had a chance to drive one, I definitely would. Uh, I mentioned this earlier about the rates, but the rates are pretty much the same like they were before COVID. Rates jumped up very high during COVID, and a lot of people got into trucking. And it's just it's there's too many drivers out here, and the rates will never be as they were during COVID. So upstate New York is nice. I went up there as well after New York City. I went to Syracuse, New York, and just outside of Utica, New York, Poland, New York. That's where we had a lamb roasted it. I have that in a video. It was freaking delicious. But I ate some berries, wild berries, and I got a really bad food poisoning like for 2 days, man. It was very, very freaking bad. I thought I was gonna die, but thank God I did not. I pulled through. I did get uh, pizza from New York, and it was very freaking delicious. I did not get pizza by the slice because it doesn't look fresh, so I just ordered the whole pie. And I think you are right, John's Pizza. Yep, it's very close to Times Square. That's where I stayed. I stayed like couple minutes of walking distance between the hotel and Times Square, right there in the middle, kind of Lake Placid, New York. Sounds like a good play. I got an eye infection because of my. I think I scratched my eye whenever I was itching it, and then that's why I got the eye ulcer. That's what the doctor says. You know, I have a video. I have a video about the place when I was down in Springfield. Um, I ate pizza from like a guy. Oh man, I don't want to get off the phone here so I can look it up, but it's like there's a guy that only works from 11:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. I believe, something like that, and he makes pizzas right there in his like little trailer. It's like a food truck. One of the best pizzas I ever ate, man. I have a video about it uh, that I'll be releasing sometime soon. I think he had the English English language proficiency. Yeah, that's just waste of time. I mean, a lot of states are not enforcing it, and it's not gonna do much. I was kind of hopeful, but I don't know. Maybe we just need that just came on right like a couple weeks ago or a month ago. So I think maybe if we just give it some time, it will take better effect, and it will be better for us. But I've been talking about this. You guys who have been watching my videos for a long time, I've been yapping about this forever about how dangerous it is that these guys are driving these big trucks out here and can't read the signs, they can't speak English. Like it's ridiculous, man. It's ludicrous. It really is. Like I don't know. Like me, I don't want to go to Mexico and I don't want to drive down in Mexico because I can't read Spanish. I can't understand those signs. So I don't want to put myself in that situation. Why they would do that and come up here when they can't read the road signs is beyond me, man. It really is. Like it's just incredible. It's freaking scary. You got to come to Portland, Oregon and try some of the food carts out here. Long man, it's been like I think last time I was in Portland was in 2006. Yeah, 2000. No, 2007. 2007. So, and I don't. I mean, I would love to come up there, but I don't plan on coming up there anytime soon because rates are not very good. Do I have train horns? I do not have train horns. I just have a regular horn. But the jakes on this truck right now are freaking awesome, man. Because I took a resonator off that was making the truck a little bit quieter, and now it's just straight pipe, so it roars. It roars very good. Hey, Mark, how you doing, my friend? Trucking industry has been messed up for a while now. It won't get fixed in months. You are right, buddy. It will not get fixed overnight, unfortunately. I wish it would, but hey, what's my favorite truck stop? The one that has cheapest fuel. That's I don't really I don't really prefer. I'm not loyal to any truck stops, but the one that has cheapest diesel, that's the one I like. I like quick trips, be honest with you. I mean, kind of they don't have a lot of parking lots, parking spots for trucks. They don't have a lot of showers either. They don't have any showers, as a matter of fact. But you know, uh, I like it because they're clean. Yeah, man, I'm sorry about that. I fell off a bike one time and I had to be picked up by ambulance because I fucked up my back real bad. But yeah, very, very bad. And I wasn't going very fast. I was barely moving, and I just fell in a spot, kind of twisted my back. But I got fixed up by chiropractor. The one that has most lot lizards. That's actually down here in St. Louis at the Love's truck stop. I think there's a lot of lot lizards there. Uh, right there. I forget what street it is, but it's right there in St. Louis. I'm sure you know which truck stop I'm talking about, Grizzly. I like your trip into Vermont. Yeah, man, I loved that trip. I really did. The only bad thing about it is I feel bad that I did not stop at that scenic overlook that I saw because I was like, oh, maybe I can't park a truck here, but I could have, But hey, it is what it is. How you doing, Ben? Ben, what's going on, my friend? Hopefully you're doing good. Yeah, I know. I'm sure you'll be okay, buddy. Hopefully it's not. Hopefully you didn't get hurt too bad. But I used to ride a bicycle about maybe 10 years ago, And believe it or not, the furthest I went was 50 miles. So I took off from my house and I rode a trail, I think MKT trail, and then I got on a KD trail down towards Boonville, and I got to Franklin, Missouri area. It was exactly 25 miles away from my house. I flipped around and I rode back 25 miles. Uh, last 10 miles were freaking tough, but I made it. I did not drive a cab over ever. I wouldn't mind driving one. I know that what's his name, Bruce Wilson, will be down in Joplin at that truck show. So I don't know. Hopefully he lets people drive it, and hopefully he lets me drive it as well. I wouldn't mind driving it, to be honest with you, just to see how it is. But I guess we'll see. I don't know the guy, so he might not let me do it. But I mean, I wouldn't mind meeting him. Sounds like he seems like a nice guy. Come on, Bruce. Let me try this Scania, my friend. But I wouldn't mind driving that one. It looks like a nice truck. I just think he should have chosen different color to bring over here. Something that pops out, like maybe red color. You know. Yeah, he does have a lot of subscribers, and he's not a truck driver, right? Yeah, he doesn't drive for a living. He just makes videos. Oh, you were on a motorcycle. Dang, man. I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about bicycle. Mm, man, that freaking sucks. I had a motorcycle. I fell off a bicycle, but motorcycle, I had a motorcycle, I don't know, about maybe 10 years ago. And it was Yamaha R1. It was like super freaking fast. I had it for about a year, and then I decided to sell it. Thank God I did, man. Because otherwise, I mean, I wouldn't be alive right now. I really wouldn't. So yeah, Yamaha R1. I would not be alive if I still had that bike right now. I'm telling you, there's just something about it when you sit on a bike that's so fast that goes like fast. I mean, faster than any car, pretty much. I mean, you just go crazy on it. But I'm glad I sold it before something bad happened. I really am. Because, shit, man, I got a family. I was starting to think, I'm like, dumbass, you're not a freaking teenager. You got a family that depends on you. You got to feed these motherfuckers. And, I was like, I'm just going to sell it, and that's it. I sold it for way too cheap. I mean, right now, that bike is double the price than what I sold it about 10 years ago for some reason. Yeah, those Yamahas are fast, man. I did a wheelie a couple times by accident, taking off from light, and I couldn't feel my legs for next 15 minutes. I got so scared. Even Evil Knievel told everyone he would never ride a motorcycle on the road. Yeah, I know he. What was he doing? Like flying motorcycles over buses and stuff. Was going to put a reward out for you. Reward to find me. Nobody can find me, man. Do we have truck clubs? No, I can't remember any. Honestly, I don't know. Maybe. So yeah, Steve with FSC Trucking will be down there, and I think he's gonna be bringing that cab over. That grinding gears is is working on. He's working on. Steve is working on his cab over. He's gonna bring that down there, from what they've been saying. So I think it'll be pretty cool meetup. Yes, I was missing in action. I was on vacation, and then I had that eye problem. So I was like, oh man, but it is what it is, man. It happens. Did I fix alignment issue? It's not alignment, buddy. There's nothing wrong with alignment because I've had 25 alignments. It's just something else that's going on with it that I just can't figure out. You know. I had like 25 alignments done so far. If it was alignment, I think one of them would have fixed it by now. But unfortunately, no, sir. Had Hayabusa, and he drove about 160 miles an hour. Yeah, no, man. Yeah, that is scary. I think the fastest that I had in my Yamaha was like 142 miles an hour. I'm just kidding, cops. I didn't do that. Will I be down there all 3 days in Joplin? I don't know, man. I don't know. If I bring the family, then no. But if I come by myself, I probably will be. Maybe it just depends how it is, if it's fun or not. If you bring any hot lot lizards, then I might stay. No, I'm just kidding. Don't. Dead Lows is at Cary Avenue. Yep, you are right. Right there. I was getting my CDL close by to the Lowe's on. It was the trucking school was on Hall Street, but it's closed right now. It's been closed for a long time because that Bosnian guy got arrested for like having $800,000 cash in his freaking mattress. Patrick. I had so many lemons. Finally got it figured out. It was the little small tweak in my frame. Yeah, I'm glad you got it figured out, buddy. I still haven't gotten mine figured out, unfortunately. What days will I be there? I will probably be there. I don't know. If everything works out according to plan, I'll probably be there sometimes Thursday night. Hopefully. I don't know. We'll see. What's my secret? How fast you drive in that 579? I do mine about 50, not 50, 65, 66 miles an hour. The Texas r- railfin, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm probably not saying that right. How you doing, buddy? Welcome. No, Leaf Springs did not fix my issue, unfortunately. It was just lane walking, like, and whenever you have those ruts in the road, yeah, drop it down to like 65 or 66 miles an hour, and I think it will improve. I No kingpins. I replaced those. There's nothing wrong with them. Yeah, correct. Could be a little bit of a leaf springs too. Hold on, I was trying to answer somebody's question. Dang it. Oh yeah, the symptoms. It was just lane walking. Like those ruts in the road that trucks create in the right lane. If you get in there, uh, if my whenever I get in there with my truck just goes crazy. Like it will throw me into the next lane if I'm going too fast. That's that. I mean, it's very freaking scary, especially in the rain, man. It feels like I'm driving on ice. My RPMs at 65, I believe they are about maybe like 1400, maybe a little bit less. No, I'm just outside of St. Louis. I'm over here in what is this? Saint Charles. Maybe you rent out Richard's mom. Yeah, she'll definitely be there. Hey Connie, thank you very much. Yeah, I'm a lot better now. Thank God, everything's good. No, he's not. He looks like a Bosnian guy because I can recognize Bosnian people whenever I see them. He's definitely Bosnian because he bought his trailer here in St. Louis. I could tell by River Roads Leasing, and he's got a St. Louis, not St. Louis, Missouri license plate on his trailer, and his face looks stupid. So that he's he's Bosnian. No, I'm just kidding. Bosnian people don't look stupid. Some of them do. Maybe half and half. You ever do drugs like speed or coke to drive through the night or get the shipment delivered? Hell no, buddy. No, sir. Never. Never. I would not. No, sir. I can drive. I can drive for a very long time without anything. I just need Red Bull and that's it. You know. Yeah, every truck that I've had with Detroit 60, and I've had four trucks with Detroit 60. One was 14 liter. Well, not Mesa, just Arizona. How's it going, buddy? Yes, I am live, buddy. Red Bull, yes, Red Bull. No toothpicks, Mark, no nothing like that. Just Red Bull, and I don't do drugs. I used to, but before I started driving, I'm not embarrassed to say that. I mean, but not any kind of hardcore stuff. I smoke weed every now and then, you know, and that's it. But I never bought anything. It was just offered to me, at parties. Do you want it? I was like, yeah. Whose grandma did you do it in the bank today? I didn't have time for any grandmas today, buddy. Unfortunately, it is what it is. I wanted to make it up here because I scheduled the live this morning. I don't know if any of you guys saw that. I scheduled a live today for 5 p.m. So I just drove so I can get here, park it, and start to do this live because I haven't done any videos lately. So I just wanted to say what's going on to everybody, see how you guys been. Why am I sitting around? I'm waiting for my delivery time tonight, buddy. Waiting for the delivery. Take one for the, for the team. Hell yeah. Yes, sir. This truck will be the one I retire in, or I will die in it. So it'll one of those two things will happen. I'll probably die in it before I retire. Left McLean yesterday, delivery in Minneapolis tonight. Red Bull and YouTube gets me there. Hell yeah, buddy. Hell freaking yeah. That's what I do. I don't watch YouTube. I just listen to it. 'Cause you can't watch the videos while you're driving. Oh man, I've replaced everything that you can think of. Everything pretty much. To be honest with you. Weed can help you with so much. It's not that horrible. That's what they say, I don't I don't do it anymore. About 3 years ago I cut my hand really bad, and I didn't want to take those pain pills that they give you because I heard you can get addicted to it. So I went and I bought some weed gummies or whatever at the store, and I read up on the internet. It says take like a third of it because you don't know how you're gonna react to it. Take a third of it and see what it does. So I took like a third of it one day and it didn't do anything. So next day I took like half of it, and man, I just went like I started getting paranoid and shit, and I was like, man, I'm never doing this again. So I just flushed the rest of those and down into a toilet. Yeah, having a glider is perfect, man. It really is. My Coronado, I sold it unfortunately. I made a lot of money in Dollar General in 2021 and 2023. No, 2021 and 2022, and then I had to buy something very expensive. Otherwise, the Uncle Sam was gonna come for me. So I bought this truck, and I was gonna keep Coronado, because I was still. But then, as soon as I bought this truck, Dollar General said there's no more money, and I had to sell that one. Unfortunately, I didn't have to sell that one. I posted this one and Coronado, but Coronado sold in like an hour. A guy wired me the money. He didn't even see the truck. And I wish I had sold this one, to be honest with you, instead of that one. But it is what it is, man. I think it's just their opinion, buddy. Manual is the best thing. I mean, I know automatic is probably more convenient, but 85 cab over, hell yeah, buddy, that's the best thing. 100%. Like I have the 100% how to pass DOT drug screen. Yeah. I know some people in St. Louis too. You can pay, and they'll pass anybody. I think your uncles, I don't know. I mean, automatic trucks are okay. But if you like that kind of stuff, I don't like it. I would not do it. I love manual trucks. And I don't know what to tell you, buddy. It's automatic truck will break down easier than manual truck. Like once your transmission goes out, that's like $30,000 to fix. Manual is not. It's about 10,000. So W900s are good trucks. Every truck is good as long as it serves you, buddy. As long as it serves you good, it does not break down, and you make money with it. It doesn't matter what kind of truck it is. But W900 is the good truck. I like it. I was gonna buy that truck originally. You know, Detroit 60 is the best engine in my opinion. I appreciate that, John. Thank you very much. PIMP. Hell yeah. Don't do drugs. I didn't think of that, but hey, that's the best way to pass a drug test. Don't do drugs. You are freaking right, my friend. Yeah, with manual, I mean, I don't know. I drove automatic one time, long time ago, and I just did not like it. Brent from Pennsylvania saying hi. How you doing, Brent? Hopefully you do, good, buddy. That Thomas, that's actually not a drone, buddy. That's a 360 camera that I mount on my mirror bracket over here, and I can just it records 360 all the way around, like everything, every single thing around it, and then I can just after it records the footage, I can choose which angle I want shown in the video. I turn it around on my phone after it's recorded, and it shows everything, stuff that I want you guys to see, that I think it would be cool. So that's a camera. Yeah, some drivers they just can't mark. Some drivers they just can't drive manuals. A lot of drivers, most of the drivers now these days, the new ones, at least, they have automatic restrictions on their license, and they cannot drive manual even if they wanted to. What do you tell the lot lizard when they knock? I have not. I have only had lot lizard knock one time, long time ago, at rest area in what is it, Connecticut, and I did not open the door. I called the cops, and they came and they got her from another truck that was parked behind me. Fuck them bitches. Ain't nobody got time for that shit. Prediction of trucking so far. I don't know, man. I wish I could predict. I would predict these Powerball numbers for tonight. Did you guys freaking see that? It's like $1.4. Well, looks like we're having some kind of technical difficulties. Hello? Is this thing on? Okay, it's on now. Okay, I can hear it on my other phone too. I don't know what the hell is going on, man. Okay, got you now. Who's the guy who said I like the eggplant raw? Mike. Come on, buddy. All right. Well, I don't know what happened. I uh I went over here because I was talking about looking at these at the guy in front of me, the drove in front of me with the truck. OTR Outlaw, how you doing, my friend? Uh, and I said he looks like a Bosnian because he's got a dumb face, and he came over here talking to other driver next to my truck. So I opened the door. I was like, "Hey, you guys Bosnian?" They were, I could tell. But anyway, what's going on, OTR Outlaw? How you doing, buddy? Montana. That is the only state that I have not been in to. So I've been to every other state except that one. Grinding gears, yes, I like that guy. He seems very good, like a very good guy with a very positive attitude. I like that. I wish I could have attitude like that, to be positive all the time, or like that interstate guy, interstate made me guy. Man, that fucker is always smiling for some reason, even when the bad stuff is happening. I wish I could. I wish I could be like that, but I can't, unfortunately. I muted Talk a lot, Lizard. No, I promise I did not, buddy. Where is Bosnia? Bosnia is in Europe. That's where it is. I'll eat her too. No, I can just. Oh, look at this guy's shorts. Look at that. Look at those sexy legs. Could you have pulled that fucking shorts any higher, man? Damn, bro. I need to get to Montana. I know, man. I really want to, but I don't know if I will anytime soon, to be honest with you. Hey, Grizzly, I'm back, buddy. Sorry, something was going on with my. Hey, stay safe out there, Mark. Don, how you doing, my Australian friend? Hopefully you're doing good, buddy. Here, Lord Lizard, come on, buddy. Yeah, Grizzly, that guy was Bosnian. He came over here to my truck, and I opened the door, and I asked him and another dude, and they were. So I was right. I told you I can recognize Bosnians. Hell yeah. There a lot of people think there's a. I'm gonna shut my truck off because I hate idling it. Freezing cold in Australia. Yep, I know. I have a. Well, he's not my first cousin or anything, but we're related and we were good friends in Bosnia. He lives in I think Brisbane, and whenever it's summer over here, it's winter in Australia. Is that right, Don? A lot of people might not know that, but it actually is. So whenever we have a winter time here and we're walking around in jackets, they're gonna be walking around in short sleeves in Tasmania. Tasmania, I know that name by Tasmanian Devil from the cartoons. I used to love watching those cartoons, man, like Tom and Jerry and stuff. I might drive the Mercedes camper to see you guys in Joplin. Yeah, you should, man. There's gonna be quite a few people, I believe. I've never been to that trucking show, but I really wanted to go to like Matt's this year, but you know, I forgot about it. I really did. If I would have remembered it, I would have went down there. I really would. Road train. That's right. That is my dream. My dream is to drive one of them things in Australia. Hey, I appreciate that, Mike, very much, buddy. I like lamb. It's very delicious. The way that we Bosnians make it, we like put it on a big spit roast and we roast the whole thing. We just put salt on it and that's it. No any kind of spices or nothing. And like it comes out like the skin is very crispy and the inside is like very freaking tender. I mean, it's just so nice. It really is. Richard's mom. No, I kicked her out of the truck so I can do this live because she wants to touch me all the time. I'm like, no, lady, stop it. Hell, freaking yeah. Road train. I see you guys have some of the like new road train drivers with turbines over there, and they're wreaking havoc. Whatever. I don't know but they're messing up. They're messing up over there too, man. Your brother drives four trailers, 220-ton road train. Damn, man. That is freaking unbelievable. And I've seen some of them trucking shows from Australia, and it doesn't look like they drive them on like it looks like they drive him like through like muddy roads and stuff like that a lot, in some parts. I'm sure a lot of parts have interstates too, but there's some uh you know they're invasive species. Oh man. I like that. That's funny. Hell yeah. The Indians started making AI videos about like white drivers, and they call him John. They're like, oh, look, John, he didn't wash his hands. He just left the restroom. He took a dookie and he didn't wash hands. And believe it or not, you see that a lot. Like, I saw a big fat guy today in Tennessee at Love's truck stop. He was right next to me at the urinal. We both got done at the same time. He was holding mine. I was holding his. No, I'm just kidding. I washed my hands and he just walked out. I'm like, that is freaking nasty, man. I don't know how you can do that. I really don't. Like, you're gonna be picking at your teeth or something, like shaking people's hands and you didn't wash your hands. Get the hell out of here, man. That's nasty. It really is. Hell yeah. No, it did not make a difference. Unfortunately, it was the same. I did manage to install two of them, and I called that dealership in Australia, and they got me those part numbers for those two level valves, like quick release or quick response level valves that you guys run over there on some of your trucks. And Mike Mike Cronin, like, are you like what the fuck, man? Are you Okay, say one more thing, motherfucker. Say one more thing. Stupid asshole. Yeah, it did not. I put those quick response level valves, but I did not like the way that the truck rode with those. You know, so I took them off and I put the other two level valves. You know, I would do a lot of upgrades to the outside of the truck, but I had other problems with it, and kind of those were priorities. But I need to first thing I really want to do is I want to get the front bumper. Oh, okay. It was just a joke, man. Come on. Like, I think Mike is joking as well. So you're good, buddy. You're good. I just have very like bad temper, so I'm not I'm not the best at understanding. Yeah. I know, Mike. I'm sorry about that, buddy. I'm known to be a jackass sometimes. Or like not jackass, but I kind of uh what is it? Jump to conclusions too fast. So my bad, buddy. My bad. Oh, come on, Mike. Kisses, are you seeing rates going up or is it still a crapshoot? It just all depends what area you're in, buddy. I got a really good load from St. Louis going down to Mississippi yesterday. Like it was like 379 miles, I think, and I got paid like $1,900. So that's like over $5 a mile. So Clovis, New Mexico. Two of my buddies are in New Mexico today, and they don't have a permit. They said they were gonna go around the scale house. I did not suggest that to them. But was I hauling illegals? No, I only do that when I go down to southern border. But I try to be around $3 a mile. I try to average around $3 a mile. You know, I do that. I do more than that usually. Like my weekly average is more than $3 a mile. But I try to do better if I can. I was hauling Grizzly. I had like 6 pallets of like lunch meat that I picked up right there in San Luis. I can't remember the place. No, it was lunch meat. Greetings from Illinois. Hello, Illinois. Greetings from Missouri. I picked up in Deli Star in San Luis. That's the place name. 3049 Chateau Avenue in San Luis, Missouri. 6 pallets, and I took them down to Shannon, Mississippi. No, I know you're messing around, buddy. I a lot of these morons, they'll go down to southern border and pick up something illegal and get nabbed up here, but it's not worth it, man. Quick, getting rich quick schemes and getting rich illegally, it's just not worth it, man. If you paid me $1 million to do something illegally, if it meant I'm gonna spend years in jail, hell no, man. I appreciate it, Tom. Thank you very much, buddy. You know, I mean, it'd be nice to get rich fast. Like, did you guys go out to buy the Powerball? It's still not late, man. It's like $1.4 billion, and they're drawing it here in a few hours, just so you know. Road oil for hot plants. We won't haul for under $5 run a mile. That is not bad, man. That's pretty good. Missouri trucker. How you doing, buddy? Missouri trucker. Dang right, buddy. Do I still gamble sports? I've never done that. I will only buy Powerball and Mega Million every now and then. I don't like gambling. I appreciate it, Sonny. Thank you so much, buddy. Pennsylvania. I like Pennsylvania. I really do. Especially whenever my load is very light and it pays good. New pair of pants. I got a few of those. I don't know if they're gonna fit you, but East Central Illinois. Huh. I've never picked up there, so I don't know. You should get a token parrot to ride shotgun with you. No, he would not get a word in, buddy, because I talk a lot, as you can tell. That's what she said. Yeah, she always says that. How long have you ever been out before getting home?
Hey, how you doing, buddy? I I usually go out 3 or 4 days that I'm home. Sometimes even less than that. I don't like staying staying out for too long. I know. Like whenever I upload my videos, it seems like you know, I'm gone a lot, but I'm really not. I'm home every like 2, 3, 4 days. Stuff like that. So it's very rare for me to stay out on the road for more than 7 days. Like I've done it, I think only like few times in the past couple of years where I'll stay out for like couple weeks. Yes, he would need counseling, most definitely. I had a dog with me a long time ago. I had him in a truck, but I gave him away to some lady in St. Louis because I didn't think. I mean, I'm sure he was happy in the truck, but I just felt like he needed a big yard to run around instead of just lay down on a seat, right next to me all day long, looking out the window. So that's what I think about trucking business. Like trucking business is so bad that I didn't want to have a dog in here. I didn't want him to suffer. If I have to suffer, I don't want him to suffer, you know. But he was a good dog, man. I loved that dog. He was a pit bull, purebred pit bull, beautiful dog. But hey, it is what it is, man. I'm glad. I'm kind of glad I gave him away because then they die like Kurt Schmidt's dog died. Opie, and then you're gonna be sad and all and stuff like that. I don't want to do that. Damn. Well, hopefully your brother is okay and he made it out of that out of that ditch, man. It would suck to end up in a ditch. What's the worst accident I've seen out there? Huh. I've seen some accidents, but I don't know if people were hurt. But I did see one very bad just down the road from here on US 370, right here in Earth City, Missouri. There was a guy. He flew off into the woods and he was stuck in a car. I went there and there was a bunch of people and I wanted to get him out of the car, but people were saying like don't touch him. This was a long time ago, probably like maybe 10, 15 years ago. They were saying like don't touch him because he might be hurt, or whatever, and you might whenever you try to pull him out, he might get hurt even more, especially if his neck is messed up or something, because that can happen. Whenever you get into a very bad accident, if the car is not on fire or whatever, you should stay in a truck until the ambulance comes. Mob ties TV, shut up. Huh. Only time I shut up is whenever your mom is right in my face, Mob ties TV. So, and she's not here right now. So maybe later tonight I'll shut up whenever she sits on my face. And I turn on my butthole tickler, also called the beard. She likes that. Yes, sir. Yeah, I appreciate that, Mike. Thank you very much. That's how I like it, man. Raw, just like Mob Tie's mom. She likes it raw as well. Is the CPM cents per mile for trucking videos more than $5? I am thinking of making trucking on my channel. Nobody, I don't really know how much you get paid off YouTube. I do get paid a little bit, not too much, because of the way that I speak, the way that I talk. YouTube doesn't like that. Uh, you know, it's got Buddha from live. Which live was that? I don't kick people out. If somebody says something bad, I'm gonna say something bad. You know, are these any quirks or things you need to know about operating that Detroit 60? No, nothing honestly right now. I mean, everything is running good. You only make $10 to $20 a month on your trucking videos. It goes by views. It doesn't matter how many subscribers you have. Like, Mr. Marvin, he's got he's got like 250,000 subscribers, but nobody's watching his videos for some reason. And yo, Ted Mack, how you doing, buddy? And you know, it does not matter how many subscribers you have. No, I did not get the trailer bumper replaced yet. So it's all about how many views you get per video. That's what you get, paid off of YouTube. And some people were complaining about the ads, but that's how we get paid, for making these videos. Even if like I said, I don't get paid on every video, and I don't get paid. I sometimes, like, most of the times, it's just like they will put on what is it? I don't know what YouTube calls it. I can't remember right now, but they will flag my video for violating like language stuff. But it does not affect my channel in a bad way. They just don't want to pay me, because of cussing and all that stuff. But that's just how I talk, man. They don't have to pay me anything. I will still keep making videos and putting videos out there for people, even for free. I don't really care because like I said, I don't live off of YouTube. I live off of truck driving. I'm a truck driver first and YouTuber the second. I'm not really a YouTuber. I just make these videos. I don't know. It's it's fun. It really is. It's fun making these videos for me. Uh, Make $150 a month without any new videos. Yeah, because people will go back and watch it. Yeah, I don't know. That wouldn't be a bad idea, but it's just like too much work, to edit two videos like that. What's the favorite thing you like about trucking and the worst? The worst part about trucking is shippers and receivers, the ones that take forever to load you. And the best part, I mean, is driving, of course, seeing new places and like meeting new people and stuff. I'm not I'm not very, you know, I'm not a people's person. How do you say that? And but still, I mean, I don't mind meeting new cool people. My editing is fantastic. Thank you very much. Daily watching. I do have a food truck in one of my future videos, but I'm not gonna post that video until after the trucking show down in Joplin. Uh, there's just there's a reason I'm waiting for it that long, but it's like a repair video, and then after that I go to a pizza place. It's a food truck, and it's a food truck, and you know, it's like one of the best pizzas that I have ever had. Like I bought two pizzas. I bought what is it, margarita pizza, and also another one. It's like very freaking delicious, man. Macallan for 28 hours. Pallet of cucumbers from Mexico. I know, man. That is the worst part about trucking. It really is. Well, you are welcome, buddy, to Joplin. But like I said, I plan on being down there 100%. It's just that you never know what can happen. Some comes up and I, might not be able to make it. But if I don't, there's going to be a lot of other people. But as of right now, I do plan on coming 100%. But like I said, you never know, something can come up. But I did register and my truck should be there. So in the show, I'm not going to win anything because my truck looks like shit. But, you know, I'm not going there to, win anything. I'm just going there to like hang out with people. That's it. Like, I might not even bring my truck. I just might bring my F-150. I don't know. Man, 28 hours. I would go freaking crazy, man. I really would. Yeah, there's gonna be few people that, you know, have said they would like to meet me down there, so it will be a pleasure to meet everybody. It really will. Your truck is nice, bro. Thank you very much. It's okay, you know. It's not. I don't claim that it's perfect, but it's nice. I like it. Thank you, Shannon. Damn right. I've seen some other truck drivers too. You know, they'll wave at me going down the road who are from Missouri doing some local runs, and they'll holler at me on CB and say that they watch the channel. I appreciate that very much. I had 6 picks, got 5 on, and then had to wait. Shit pissed me off. I bet, man. I would be so freaking mad. Richard's mom, is that daily watching? Is that who you mean? No, she's not gonna be there with me. I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's okay. I like it. I like the truck. I love this color, you know. It does need some work, you know, but hey, everything in its own time. Me neither. Overtime trucking. This is the first time that I'm gonna be at the trucking show. His sister. I will do my best, man. I will do my best. Yeah, you should come down. It's I heard it's a lot of fun, and 4 states will have a show, and also what's the other place across the road at Petro? They're gonna have something as well. What's the place? What's the best place to get an alignment? Man, I don't know. There's a place in Columbia, Missouri. It's a RV repair shop called Perry Legend Collision Repair, and they did a very good alignment on my truck using Hunter alignment machine. Uh, so that is the place that I can recommend honestly. Also, the guy in Texas, what's his name? Bending it with Bending. His name is Devin. He does very good alignments as well, from what I can see. He has not done one on mine, but looks like he does a good work. I know where he works, but I promised to him and I swore that I would not tell anybody. So I just can't tell you where he works. You know, if you find out where he works, you can contact the shop and go down there. But I just can't say it because I promised and I swore that I would not say it because he does not show it in his video where he works, and I don't want to do that. You know. What's my next upgrade on the wish list for my truck? Honestly, I wanna, I need to get this bumper changed because the bumper looks like shit. So, I uh, I think I'm gonna get that maybe next spring. You know. So overtime trucking. What's going on with your truck, buddy? It looks like we all are having some problems with trucks. It is what it is. That's part of the trucking. You know, it breaks down and you gotta fix it to keep going, to keep making money. So that's why if you want to buy your own truck, you should really have some money saved up to fix it. Need to get a bumper on Amazon, $300. Man, I wish I could find one for that much. Greg, how you doing, buddy? Darka Darka. There was one that walked right in front of the truck just a minute ago. I bet he's delivering to Aldi's up here. Man, every time I'm delivering to Aldi's or like any other food warehouse, I know that these assholes will be parking next to me and I just cannot go to sleep because, you know, I don't know. I'm afraid they're gonna hit my truck. And most of these drivers that I see, they don't slide their tandems all the way to the back. And I'm afraid of that tail swing. They're gonna hit my trailer. Best starter truck. Best starter truck, in my opinion, would be Freightliner Century or Freightliner Columbia, if you can find one that's in good condition. My first truck was Freightliner Century. I bought it. It had like 1.2 miles on it, but I test drove it for a whole year. I worked for a company out of Chicago. I drove that Freightliner Century for a whole year, and then the guy decided to sell it, and I bought it. I paid $11,000 for it. I paid him $5,000 for a trailer, so everything was $16,000. So I bought all of that at the end of 2007, and the truck broke down in Florida at the end of 2012, and I just did not want to fix it. I sold it to some Cubans. They sent the truck from Miami up there to Lakeland. They hooked onto a truck and the trailer, and they bought everything. I rented a car, put my spare tire in that car, and all of my other stuff, and I drove to Missouri up here. And then I went and I bought a Volvo, 2007 Volvo with like 500 some thousand miles on it, and that truck was freaking good too, until I put a driver in it. So every truck can be good as long as you drive it easy, you don't step on it like some of these other guys that I watch on YouTube. I mean, these guys are freaking crazy, man, what they do with their trucks. Like, hell no, man. I'm not gonna do anything crazy to my truck just, to make a video on YouTube because this is my equipment. I gotta take care of it. I wanna have it for a long time. So, it's just not, no, sir. Drive slow, drive about 65, 66 miles an hour like I do, and you should be good, man. Broken have been, yeah, yeah, Tommy, I haven't had that any lately, but I did have some loads where it says you must be able to read, speak English, and you must be U.S. citizen. A lot of times, whenever you go to like I've done a lot of army loads before. Uh, Whenever I had my, this was a long time ago. I did army loads, like from army bases to army bases, and you have to be citizen to go into army base. Uh, so yeah, I wish they would just start doing that, man. Only brokers and shippers can change this. They need to implement something to where broker will not give you a load unless driver can speak English or unless they are a citizen, and that's it. And the shipper needs to refuse whenever somebody shows up to a shipping and he shoves the phone in your face because he can't speak, you know, English language, he wants to use Google Translate, you should not put a load on his truck as a shipper. But hey, have I seen DOT pulling trucks over and checking CDLs much lately? No, I have not. My driver is going up to Iowa, to Minnesota. He got into Iowa, and around Mount Pleasant, Iowa, there is a scale. He was pulled in there along with every other truck, and there were police officers right there asking if you can speak English and checking logbooks. So I haven't seen it personally, but my driver did today. So I know I had a truck like that. Like my Freightliner Century was doing that. If I was driving too fast, it would shake, and also my Coronado. That's why I'm kind of used to driving 66, 65 miles an hour, is my kind of comfort zone. But I don't know what it could be, man. Maybe tires. I know my tires were messed up. Like the tire will look good, but the cord gets messed up in them, and it starts shaking the truck. So Yaroslav, how you doing, buddy? Doing good. Hopefully you're doing good. Blue, yes, it will need an in-frame. Unfortunately, hopefully not anytime soon. St. Charles, Missouri. St. Charles, Missouri. Yeah, if they're gonna, hey, how you doing, Mal? What's going on, buddy? If they're gonna require somebody to be citizen, they should be checking. I mean, they should be paying more, in my opinion. Richard's mom needs an in frame. Not yet, buddy. She's still going strong, to be honest with you. Logbooks. I left mine at home. Yeah, I don't. I run on paper, thank God. I don't cheat, I really don't. Like, I don't drive illegally, but I I love having paper, to be honest with you. Wyoming is checking. So four guys put out a service for no English. One of my friends, he had a driver from damn, where was he from? Bulgaria. He lives in Columbia, Missouri. The Bulgarian guy then he got a CDL, and as soon as he got a CDL, he bought a truck. First load with his truck, he was going to Oregon. He got pulled into, this was about 10 years ago. He got pulled into a way station in how you doing, the pub? Here I am, my friend. He got pulled into a way station in Wyoming or like port of entry. He went inside and he couldn't speak any English. So the officer put him out of service and took his license, and he said this license is not valid anymore. So my friend sent somebody else, uh, and they got his trailer, delivered the load. They got back to Missouri. My buddy called licensing office here in Missouri to try to help this Bulgarian guy. And whenever they got to Jefferson City, Missouri, to DMV office, this motherfucker didn't know anything. He couldn't even say days of the week. So, they just took his license away. And he does not drive. He has not been driving trucks anymore since then. He works at a place called MBS, Missouri Bookstore, or something like that. So that's how it should be. You pull one of these fuckers in, they can't speak English, you take their license, and you cannot go. That's it, buddy. You're done. You know, she gets oiled up regularly, Grizzly. Yes, she does, buddy. Hell yeah. Wellness check. Yeah, I've been missing, buddy, because I was on vacation, and then I had problems with my eye, and I couldn't drive, but here I am. Is the cat in this truck? No, it's the next best thing, my friend. It's Detroit 60, 12/7, 1998 Detroit 60. Yeah, I was very surprised that they did that 10 years ago, but that rule has always been in the books. It's just that nobody was enforcing it. Like, that rule has been in the books even before President Trump signed this executive order or whatever. That rule has been here. But nobody was stink eye. Yeah. Nobody was enforcing it, unfortunately. They're supposed to enforce it right now, but they're not. I mean, it's just ridiculous, man. It's dangerous, I'm telling you. I don't know how many more people need to die before something gets changed. I have the same engine, 1998. Yeah, buddy, Detroit, it's got a, like, every Detroit leaks. Detroit 60. He leaks and he sprays oil down the frame and everything under. I say that is from factory. Detroit made that on purpose so that your truck frame does not rust and everything gets greased up at the same time under the truck, by all that oil being sprayed. So I like it, man. I've never driven a truck with the cat before, but so I can't really say, if they're good or bad, but people like them because of the power, I guess. But Detroit, man, it's like cheap to fix, and I don't mind it. I'm not out here to race anybody. I don't care how much power the truck has, to be honest with you. That's right, buddy. Detroit did leaks. Is Detroit with oil in it? It sure is. Oh, up that hopefully my audio is back. Yeah, power matters sometimes. To me, it doesn't really matter as long as the truck is running fine down the road. I don't have any problems with it. I don't really care. And I've had Cummins, I've had Detroits, and I've had Volvo engines, and all of those engines have been good. Uh, yes, sir. Quick trip at 70, getting ready to go in here at Aldi's in a little bit. And Volvo, was it D12? Yeah, Volvo D12 was good. It was very good until I put a driver in it. And also, I had International Pro Star with Cummins in it. Devon was very good as well until I put a driver in it. So it's all how you drive the truck. You know, you can't force it. But drivers, most drivers, they don't give a damn, man. It's not theirs, and they don't care if something breaks down. You know, unfortunately, but that's why I sold all my trucks, man, and got rid of everybody. I was like, get the hell out of here. Yeah, drivers, they're like, I don't care. I'm gonna drive it. If it breaks down, you're gonna fix it. I'm not gonna fix it. You know. So it is what it is, man. That's the way the cookie crumbles, unfortunately. But what can you do, man? I honestly, I was never like that, man. I always took care of. Well, I worked for a couple of companies before I got my own truck, and I always try to take care of the equipment. I even put like, whenever the I would get into a truck, I always liked having good music in a truck. I would put in like good speaker system, you know, like good sound system, like radio and everything, all on my expense, you know. So Australia, Doug in the house from Australia. Hopefully you're doing good, buddy, over there. I would love to visit Australia, man. You have to baby the truck. That's right. That's why you don't see me like whenever I take off. If you guys watch the way that I take off from the stoplight, it's nice and easy. You know, slow and steady wins the race. Is that how the saying goes? You gotta wash your truck and drive in socks to drive for me. I drive in socks. Yes, sir. My floor is immaculate. And how much for a ride through Joplin? I don't know. My insurance won't allow me to have any passengers. I wish I could, but Mish, what's up, buddy? I start super slow. Yep. I always take off from second gear. If it's not like uphill, if it's uphill, I'll use the low gear, you know. Yeah. Same shit every day, huh? Dealing with that Chicago traffic up there. Man, I don't know how you guys do it. I really don't. It's I just I hate traffic. I would rather go like 100 miles around the place than deal with start, you know. I'm always at 80K plus. No, I try not to be. No route, no no I don't know what that means. I'm local. I go slow. Hell yeah. That's what's up, buddy. I tried going local a couple of times, but I just couldn't do it. The road was calling my name. He was saying, come back, my friend. I miss you." So here I am, still on the road. It's okay. I'm home every few days, you know, every 3 or 4 days. So it's not bad. And plus, I didn't like working for a company where, you know, where I had a boss. You know, 2 hour delay on 55. Damn, that sucks, man. Yeah, I'm local. I don't know why I call myself OTR Bandit. I should change my name to like Regional Bandit or something, or like you know something like that. Yeah, definitely love hate relationship with this truck, man. With the trucking business, really. Big Blue looking good on the back roads. Yeah, I like taking back roads, less traffic and everything. How's the new company working out for you, buddy? They treating you good? 65 miles an hour. That's what I. How does it done? How is it traffic wise? Like, do you guys have a lot of traffic jams because every semi truck is governed the same, or is it manageable? What's my favorite state to drive through? Kansas, Colorado. I like driving in Texas as well, Oklahoma, those states. I don't mind Iowa either, to be honest with you. Nebraska. What's my plan for life after trucking? Uh, I don't have any plans because I will probably die in this truck. So, unfortunately, yeah, once this gets into your blood, man, you cannot get it out. It's like drugs. You gotta stop those tar sticks, OTR Bandit. Oh, cancer sticks? Yeah, I know, man. This was a Red Bull that I was puffing at, sucking on. Uh, yeah, they were trying to put in those speed limiters here in the United States, but I think they're not gonna be doing that anymore, you know. But I really think, oh, I'm here, buddy. I'm here. I've been gone on vacation, you know, and some eye trouble, but I'm here. Unfortunately, I'm back on the sticks again. What's up, Trouble? How you doing, buddy? I'm doing good, man. But yeah, back to speed limiters. They were saying they were trying to put that in, but then everybody was complaining about it. But I really think that I really think that you know, I really think that they should. Honestly, after seeing like, okay, I watched the video of this stupid Indian driving like 90 miles an hour with his right foot up here by the steering wheel, recording and watching YouTube videos on his tablet. 90 miles an hour. I have a video about it. I'll post that in one of my videos here in the future. Yeah, I quit, but I have too many problems, so I had to start again. I think I'll quit again. It's Richard's mom. She's stressing me out, you know, so I had to. You know, we gotta die for something. $144. Yeah, it's ridiculous, man. It really is. That's one thing that's gonna make me stop 100% is the price, because it's just waste of freaking money, man. It really is. Larkin, Kansas. I don't know where that is, to be honest with you. But the entire Kansas is very windy because it's flat and it doesn't have trees. Yeah, lung cancer sucks, man. I don't want it. I don't wish that on anybody. I think I'll quit again once I resolve what's going on with my truck, the problem, because I'll, a lot of you guys will understand if you have your own truck and you're dealing with the problem for a long, long time. I'm dealing with this for almost 2 years, and it's just stressing the fuck out of me really bad because I cannot find a problem. I keep throwing money at it. I've thrown like over $60,000 at this problem, and I'm still having the same issue, and it's just stressing me out. I cannot sleep. I cannot eat properly. I'm like, I'm thinking I lost 65 pounds. It's going to be a year here in September, in like 10 days since I started my diet and I quit drinking alcohol. And I'm like, I can't eat because I'm on a diet. No, it's because I'm stressed out, and stuff like that. So I've lost 65 pounds in a year, man. 65. Ohio Truck Sales is selling a lot of gliders lately. Swap out your truck. I don't know. It's always like I thought about it, but then 17 years, man. That's a long time. And then OTR outlaw 5 years. Yeah, I know, man. Once I get this problem done with and I get this stress out of my life, I think I'll be able to do it. Texas Patriot, how you doing, buddy? Hopefully you're having a good day, man. The thing is, if I go and trade this truck in, buy something else, it will be. What if I get something worse? That's my thing. I don't know. Cigarettes are $50 plus a pack. Are you Don? Are you talking about like a whole carton where it has like 10 boxes, or just one pack of cigarettes? Because I wish they would raise the prices up that much here. Then I would definitely freaking stop. Mini lozenges from Walmart. What is that? Is that something you put in your mouth or something? $50 a pack. Yeah, I think sounds like it. 50. Dang, man, that is freaking ridiculous. $50. Holy guacamole. Yeah, I think she is stressing me out, buddy. Richard's Richard's mom. What do you guys think about those songs that my buddy Chef made? My buddy from Wisconsin. He is a freaking genius, man. Telling you. All those classic hits are thanks to Mr. Chef. But hell freaking yeah. Man, is it time to go in to Aldi's yet? Come on, Aldi. Want to hear more of Mr. Chef? Mr. Chef is on vacation, I believe. He is on vacation. Lucky son of a gun. Well, I was on vacation too, man, but maybe next year. Where are we? O'Fallon, yes, sir. Getting ready to go into Aldi's here in a little bit. Yeah, I'm not gonna take those songs down. I actually have more. I'm just waiting to see if this guy is gonna mention. You guys know who I'm talking about, the guy that spoke bad about me. I'm just waiting to see if he's gonna say anything else so I can release those songs because those songs are even better. Those songs are freaking fire, man. I'm telling you. Those are. You think Tupac and Biggie had some diss tracks? This these diss tracks that Mr. Chef made for me are freaking fire, man. Telling you. You chopped up, yeah. You, I did too, buddy. I'm always chopped up. Hell yeah. That's right, my friend. That's freaking right. Dookie in the bucket. Hey, I appreciate you subscribing, Jay. You know, some people have mentioned. I think I had like four or five people mention that the YouTube is trying to charge them to subscribe, but there was a option to like join some kind of membership or something, and I think it was confusing a lot of people. And I that that was these Indians calling me all the freaking time. I mean, come on, it's 7:10 p.m., bro. Like, stop it. But I didn't know that was turned on, and I think that was confusing a lot of people whenever they were trying to. No, I'm Chinese, buddy. It's Chinese accent. No, I'm just kidding. It's Bosnian accent. Uh, yeah, they were hitting join button instead of subscribe, and it was confusing a lot of people. So I went and I did some research and I turned that off. So now there's no more join. There's just like subscribe. So I think there's gonna be quite a bit more people subscribing. I think there was about 100 people since yesterday that subscribed to the channel since I turned that thing off. So I think that's why the subscriber count was kind of stalling because people were like, I'm not gonna pay to subscribe to some stupid truck driver, channel, which I don't blame them at all, you know. And here we are, man. I think we're gonna hit 30,000 subscribers pretty soon. Sounds like Missouri accent to me. Yeah, I mean, if I didn't tell people where I'm from, like nobody would be able to guess, because my accent is there, but it's not what do you call it? It's not obvious at some of these other accents, like people just wouldn't be able to tell if I didn't tell anybody where I'm from. Some people think Russian, like I'm like, no, I don't sound like Russian at all, man. They don't sound like this. Yeah, I don't know why they keep removing your comments. I swear to God, buddy, like, I swear to my father's grave, I have not removed your comment. Like, I hardly remove any comments because even bad comments are good for the channel. It's engagement and it gets the channel pushed out to more people. So, like, I'm like, this freaking guy is gonna think that I'm deleting his comments, but I swear to God, man, I have never deleted one of your comments. Never. I think it's just YouTube that it's doing something. They have it in for you for some reason, and I don't know, man. Hell yeah, Jake. Congratulations, buddy. Welcome to the CDL club, my friend. Welcome to the CDL club. Dang freaking right, buddy. I know it's exciting, man. I was pretty excited too when I got my CDL, but now I wish I never got it. Yeah, you're right. Worst decision. I wish but hey, it is what it is, man. I sound different on CB. You know, you have no idea, like in Chicago, how many times I've been called vetback and told to go back to Mexico when I get on a CB radio. But I'm like, I don't sound anything like Mexican. Nothing, and then still these morons call me Mexican and tell me to go back to Mexico. Like, come on, man. YouTube does it to me. They keep your YouTube short from me for 5 days. The last short video. Really? Shit, man. I don't really know what's going on, to be honest with you. Yeah, Jay, let's go make some money, buddy. Let's go make some freaking money, man. Just be smart about it. Slow down. Don't drive too fast. Speed kills, buddy. Whenever you see fog, rain, snow, Jesse Dario. Hey, Madruge. Well, I appreciate that, Thomas. I appreciate it very much, buddy. I think I'm a very good driver and I trust myself the most. I would not want to ride with anybody else, but if I could, I would really you know, give people rides, but I just can't. Yeah, I mean, since you that would I don't know why I didn't suggest this to you earlier, but you know, you're not making videos for a living, so I mean, or like, you know what I'm trying to say. Like you can just create a new channel. You can still use the same, Grizzly Ridge Runner like one or something, and people will know that it's you, with the same picture of the bear, and people will know it's you, but the YouTube will not know. You know, you know what I'm trying to say. So then you'll be able to comment normally, and you won't have these restrictions. I believe it or not, I've been blocked off of Facebook like 7 freaking times, man, because I was arguing with people. Like, and finally, I just said, screw it, man. I deleted my Facebook because every time I would say something, I'd be blocked for like 7 days, then, 2 weeks, then a month, then like 6 months. I was like, screw this, man. So I just deleted that Facebook. I started a new one. I wish I didn't do that, but it's okay. Nope, there's nothing wrong with the steering column or anything. Everything's tight, tighter than Richard's mom. Yeah. Yeah, YouTube will put you in jail, man, for saying something they don't like. Damn, buddy, 1 a.m. Good luck to you. My appointment is for 2 a.m., but I'm gonna go in here at like 8 p.m. here in like 45 minutes, and I know they're gonna take me at all these because they are pretty good over here. And then tomorrow we're off to make some more money, going down to Springfield, Missouri area. Yes, sir. I know, buddy. Everybody hates the truth, man. For some reason, people wanna people want to hear a lie. People want somebody to sugarcoat things for them. And no, man, I'm in O'Fallon, Missouri, Jay. O'Fallon, Missouri. It's like, you know, that's why a lot of people don't like my YouTube channel. I mean, a lot of people do, but a lot of people don't at the same time because of the way that I talk. But everything I say, man, it's 100% truth. So sign up with Prime. Yeah, that's not gonna happen anytime soon. They have plenty of fools over there. They don't need anymore. I'll be home tomorrow. Yeah, I'll. I don't know if I'll have time, but we'll see, man. There's a very nice pizza place down there in Springfield. I went to. It's man, it's like in Springfield. It's like a guy has a it's like a food truck. He has it in a parking lot, like down on I can't remember what street it is. I made a video about it. I'll be releasing like in a couple of weeks. Uh, the best pizza I ever ate, man. Uh, I think he's in the West Ace Hardware or Westlake parking lot, right there, like in his little trailer. I liked it. It was like very good, man, and a very nice guy to talk to. Good night, Grizzly. Good old Ohio. I haven't been in Ohio in a while, at least with the truck. I was with the car. But yeah, Ohio, man, Ohio DOT is kind of tricky. They'll, I mean, every state has that. They'll pull you in, and they'll just pull you over and tell you come follow us, and to do inspections. A lot of states do that, unfortunately. But it is what it is, man. I don't like DOT, not even one bit, but I think they are necessary evil with everything that's going on over here. They really are. So because there's a lot of trash trucks out here that need to be taken off the road and trash drivers as well. But, oh, this guy already went. There was a Bosnian guy who was parked right next to me. He said he was gonna go in around 7 p.m. to Aldi's, so I might go there as well. Should I? Is it too early? I don't know. I think I'm gonna go there right now. So I think I'm gonna go and try to deliver. Well, there's one more guy going to Aldi's. So second guy, what did you eat for dinner tonight? I ate some. I made some taco meat, uh, like with birria taco spices. I brought some corn flour tortillas, some diced onions, cilantro, and I ate that today and yesterday as well. I don't okay, what I dislike about Marvel's Marv. Um, I don't like watching his videos because he thinks he knows everything. He's very cocky. I don't like cocky people who think they know everything. That's the only thing. I don't have anything against him personally. He mentioned me in one of his videos. He said I can't speak English, whatever, and that's the only thing. So, but I have nothing against the guy, to be honest with you. I wish him well, to him and his family, and yeah, that's it. He's not speaking about me bad anymore. I'm not speaking bad about him, but whoever speaks bad about me, I mean, I'm not the one to be quiet. I'm not gonna be quiet for anybody. I will bite back. And my teeth are very sharp. I have canine teeth, by the way, very sharp. Like I've always said in my videos, nobody knows everything. I don't know everything. And if you meet somebody who pretends that they know everything, they don't know nothing. They're just full of shit. So that's my 2 cents about it. I'm gonna turn this blue beast on real fast. All right. Hell, freaking yeah. Get ready to go in to all these. What are these two assholes doing? Oh man, it's just I've just taken it to a shop many, many times, and I've replaced a lot of parts, and I did. Luckily, I did a lot of work myself, like leaf springs and all that stuff. But did I ever thought about putting a cat in my truck? No, sir. I did not. I love Detroit, so well. Thank you very much, Melly. Melly Mel. I I like watching his videos whenever I'm tired. I'll put one on and I'll pass out in 3 minutes. I'll go to sleep. So no, I'm just kidding, man. I watched this video about him losing a father when he was 3 years old. And I left him a comment on there. I said, I'm sorry that you lost your father because I lost my father when I was young as well. You know, and we have that in common. I feel bad for him because I know how it is to grow up without a father. Yeah, it just started raining. Where am I at? O'Fallon, Missouri. Oh man, it started to get like the trees are shaking. The wind is picking up. Really? Yeah. It it hasn't rained in Colombia in a while. We're waiting for it for the grass to get some water, but unfortunately, nothing. I don't think it's gonna rain in Colombia. I think it's just here a little bit in this area, and that's gonna be it. Yes, sir. Well, I think been on for 141 minutes, man. Is this the record for live for me? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. But I'm gonna start driving, head into my delivery. So thank you everybody for joining me. It's much, much appreciated. So you guys, you guys stay safe out there, and I see you, Mike. Take her easy, buddy. Stay cute, my friend. So yeah, thank you guys for joining me. Thank you so much, and I'll see all you guys in the next one. So stay safe out there, guys. Take her easy.